Is your athlete being told they'll be out 6 to 8 weeks? What if the right plan could safely cut that down? I'm Dr. Jason Hahn, board certified sports physical therapist and CEO of HealthFit in Pasadena. Today, I will show you how we combine regenerative therapies with precise rehab so athletes don't just heal, they come back stronger. So, if you're a parent, you've probably heard the frustrating line: ice it, stretch it, and then wait. Meanwhile, your kid's losing confidence, missing practice, and worried about losing their starting spot. We are told injuries just need time. The truth? Healing speed depends on both tissue recovery and fixing the reason the injury happened in the first place. Okay, so if recovery isn't just about the clock, then what actually determines how fast an athlete can return? In our own clinic, it consistently comes down to three things: how we heal the tissue, how we fix the root cause, and how we adapt the rehab to the season. So, number one, how do we accelerate tissue healing? The first step is helping the injured muscle, tendon, or joint actually repair itself faster. This is where regenerative therapies like Shockwave and EMTT come in. They improve circulation, they increase cell metabolism, and they stimulate healing at a cellular level. For example, a 2019 study in the Journal of Orthopedic Surgery and Research showed that shockwave therapy not only reduced pain, but also improved function in soft tissue injuries, and often in less time than traditional rehab alone. Think of it this way: while ice can numb the pain, it doesn't actually change the biology of healing. Shockwave and EMTT are like turning up the body's repair switch so tissues heal in weeks, not months. For a high school lineman trying to keep his starting spot, every week matters. Faster tissue healing means less time limping at 50% and more time actually performing at 100%. Next, we correct the root cause. Here's where many athletes fall short. Most high school programs don't have structured strength and conditioning programs. Without a foundation of mobility, stability, and strength, the body is basically set up to break down when the season gets tough. We've seen this over and over again. Athletes who rehab only the painful spot, but they come back too quickly, only to tweak something else or relapse. That's because the root cause, poor hip mobility, weak core stability, or asymmetrical strength, was never addressed. Research in the British Journal of Sports Medicine highlighted that correcting underlying risk factors like muscle imbalance significantly reduced recurrence of groin injuries. So for our lineman, it wasn't just about calming down his groin pain. We had to build up hip stability and trunk control so he could handle the grind of pushing 200 plus pound defenders week after week. Last but not least, season specific rehab. This is the art. Tailoring rehab so the athlete can keep training and competing while recovering. If you go too light, they stagnate and they fall behind. If you go too heavy, you burn them down or you make the injury worse. We call it in-season rehab dosing. It's about carefully layering corrective work on top of their current practice load. Studies on return to play models in soccer and rugby, for example in the American Journal of Sports Medicine, show that athletes who follow structured, progressive rehab programs have shorter downtimes and fewer re-injuries than those who just rest. For our linemen, that meant selecting 3 to 4 high-impact exercises that built resilience without exhausting him before practice. That's the balance that keeps an athlete both healing and competing. So when you put these three concepts together, accelerated healing, root cause correction, and in-season precision rehab, you get a recovery plan that doesn't just get athletes back on the field, it keeps them there. This approach isn't just for groin pain. We've helped athletes with hamstring pulls, rotator cuff pain, shin splints, and even low back issues where time is everything. Take one of our recent athletes, that 16-year-old offensive lineman. After a turf scrimmage, he developed groin pain. He could still practice, but only at 50 to 60%. On paper, a groin injury means 4 to 8 weeks out. But here's the reality. His school had one trainer for hundreds of athletes. No strength program, no individualized plan. We combined radial and focused shockwave plus EMTT to accelerate healing and layered in targeted mobility and stability work. By week 3, he was back at 80%. By week 5, playing full games with better movement than before. So what are the steps to get better sooner than later? Step 1, get a proper evaluation. Not just a quick check, but a root cause assessment. Step 2, Use regenerative therapies to speed up tissue healing. Step 3. Layer in season-specific strength and mobility to keep them bulletproof. Progress is measured not just in less pain, but in confidence, performance, and reduced risk of re-injury. Here is the truth. Ice and weight is a slow, blunt tool. When we integrate regenerative therapies with precision rehab, athletes don't just come back sooner. They come back smarter, stronger, and more durable for the long haul. Every week your athlete sits out is a week of lost growth, confidence, and opportunity. The right plan doesn't just save the season, it can change their future. So here's how you can take action today. Book a one-on-one evaluation here at HealthFit in Pasadena. Call 626-365-1380 to see if our services are a good fit for your athlete. Or comment recovery below and I'll send you our quick guide. Because your athlete deserves more than just time off, they deserve their best season yet. Hey, if you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification for our latest tips coming to you every week. Share this video with your family and friends. It might just make their day a little bit better. I'll see you soon.